If you want to be wealthy and happy the rest of your life, just learn this lesson well. Learn to invest more energy in building yourself than building your job title. Over the years, I've realized something simple but powerful. Your income will rarely outgrow your personal growth. Sure, sometimes money shows up unexpectedly, a win, a windfall. But unless you grow, that money tends to shrink right back down to where you are. Life has a weird way of keeping things balanced. If someone hands you $1 million, you better become a millionaire fast, or the money finds a way to leave. It's been said, if you took all the wealth in the world and split it evenly, soon enough, it would all return to the hands of those who knew how to handle it. Because success isn't chased, it's attracted. And the magnet is who you become. See, happiness doesn't live in what you get. It lives in who you grow into. Now, if you're fired up and ready to shift your life, let me give you 3 steps to start that change. Step 1, discover how life actually works. To truly transform your life, you don't need a miracle. You need an idea. Almost everything can be changed by the right insight. When I was broke, I thought money was my problem. But someone wise told me, no, you're just missing an idea. Ideas are what unlock opportunity. And to find ideas, you need to study. Want to be rich? Study wealth. Want to be fulfilled? Study happiness. Want to grow? Study growth. Don't just hope things will improve. Learn what makes them better. Some drift through life with fingers crossed. But that's not a strategy, that's a gamble. Make learning a daily ritual. Don't store wisdom in your head like a filing cabinet. Write it down. Revisit it. Repeat it. Rewire it. One day, those ideas start to show up in your bank account, your habits, your confidence, your life. Still curious? Good. Here are 3 ways to discover how to change anything. 1, read. Every successful person I've met is a reader. They read not because they're told to, but because they have to know. They're obsessed with better. Books can save you years of mistakes. There are guides on how to lead, speak, connect, earn, think. And most people don't read them. Even just 30 minutes a day of intentional reading, something that challenges or inspires you, will completely shift your mindset over time. 2, listen. Get around people who are where you want to be and listen. You'll learn from what they say and how they say it. Yes, you can even learn from people who failed what not to do. If you're broke, take someone wealthy to dinner and ask questions. The meal might cost you $80, but the conversation could make you $80,000. 3, watch. Success leaves trails. Watch how winners move, speak, make decisions. You'll notice patterns. Even small things, how they shake hands, how they walk, how they show up, copy their confidence, borrow their habits. Do what they do until you become what they are. Sight gives you information. Insight gives you direction. Step 2, take action. Once you've opened your eyes to how the world really works, now comes the part that truly counts, doing something with that knowledge. It's not enough to understand the game. You've got to get on the field and play. Get genuinely excited about what you have the power to make yourself do, starting tomorrow. Because your future doesn't begin someday far off, it begins the moment you decide to act. The most powerful, life-altering changes usually come from the smallest, most consistent actions. Master those tiny disciplines, the ones most people ignore because they're the building blocks for every major transformation. When you honor the small commitments, when you show up for the little promises you make to yourself, that's how you grow the strength and resilience for the big life-defining moments. Make a list, not of dreams, but of actions. What can you do today, this week, this month? Write it down and more importantly, follow through. Not just for the external results, but for the inner rewiring that happens when you prove to yourself that you can show up, that you can follow through, that you are capable. When it comes to motivation, no one's coming to save you. That fire, it has to come from within. Because self-motivation isn't just a nice idea, it's the only type of motivation that actually sticks. Don't hand the responsibility for your future to someone else. Don't wait around hoping someone will show up and flip the switch for you. Because what if they never do? If all you do is learn, consume, and collect knowledge but never act on it, you're not getting wiser, you're just collecting trivia. Knowledge without execution is potential wasted. But knowledge paired with action, that's how you rewrite your future. Step 3, respect the process. This one's a warning, a quiet but essential reminder. Don't try to outsmart the system. Don't try to shortcut the process. Learn how life really works, and then choose to work it with integrity. Yes, it might feel slow. Yes, it might feel harder. But it's the right way, and in the long run, it's the only way that truly pays off. Cutting corners might look clever in the moment, but it chips away at your character, your peace of mind, and your future stability. You might win fast, but you'll lose even faster if it's built on compromise. And what's the point of success if it doesn't come with pride, confidence, and peace? So take the high road even if it feels like the longer one. Build something solid, something real, something that can stand the test of time. Do it the right way, even when no one's watching. There are no shortcuts to becoming someone you're proud of. No hacks to building a life that truly fulfills you. It's built slowly, steadily, and with intention. If I could sit with you one-on-one, if it were just you and me, talking face-to-face tonight, here's what I'd tell you from the heart. This is your year to dig deeper, to tap into the parts of yourself that you've ignored or underestimated. There's more inside you, more creativity, more courage, more strength, and it's waiting to be called up. You don't have to keep repeating the same patterns. You're not stuck unless you decide to stay stuck. You can rebuild, you can redefine, and you can reclaim your direction entirely. So ask yourself, what's one thing you can change starting tomorrow that would shift the course of your life? Because if you change nothing, you already know the outcome. The days will repeat, the patterns will loop, the next 5 years will look eerily similar to the last 5. But if you make even a small shift consistently, the next 5 years could look nothing like the past. It doesn't require a miracle, just a decision, a spark, a first step. So here's the key. Start tomorrow. Start something real. Start now.